Welcome, dear readers, to another electrifying edition of TV Day's Drama Digest, your go-to source for the juiciest updates, theories, and speculations from the heart-pounding world of Days of Our Lives. Today, we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of Salem's most enduring mystery. Is Stefano DiMera, the infamous Phoenix, truly back from the ashes? And if so, who could possibly be stepping into the towering, sinister shoes of this legendary villain? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel a tale woven with deception, betrayal, cutting-edge science, and the kind of drama that only Days can deliver. Let's explore the possibilities, dissect the clues, and speculate wildly about how this story might unfold in the foggy, treacherous streets of Salem. The legend of the Phoenix. Stefano's immortal legacy for decades, Stefano DiMera has been the shadowy puppet master pulling the strings in Salem, a man whose name alone sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest residents. Known as the Phoenix for his uncanny ability to cheat death time and time again, Stefano has left an indelible mark on Days of Our Lives. His schemes, diabolical, intricate, and often heartbreaking, have ensnared countless characters, from the Hortons to the Bradys, leaving a trail of chaos and heartbreak in his wake. But what makes Stefano's story so compelling is not just his villainy, but the mystery of his apparent immortality. In a recent episode, Rolf Hernandez, Salem's ever-vigilant police commissioner, dropped a bombshell that reignited the Stefano saga. In a tense conversation with Kat, Rolf revealed the origin of Stefano's Phoenix moniker, a nickname born from his seemingly miraculous resurrections. According to Rolf, Stefano perished years ago, his death mourned, or celebrated, by those he tormented. Yet, whispers persisted that the Phoenix had risen once more, defying the grave as only Stefano could. Rolf's revelation sent shockwaves through Salem, stirring old fears and unanswered questions. Was Stefano truly dead, or had he, once again, outwitted mortality? The answer, as always in Salem, is far from straightforward. To understand the present, we must first journey into the past, where science, madness, and obsession collide in a story that could only unfold in the world of Days. Dr. Rolf's sinister science, the chip that changed everything, entered Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, Stefano's loyal mad scientist, whose experiments have long pushed the boundaries of ethics and reality. Years ago, Dr. Rolf achieved the unthinkable. He created a microchip capable of rewriting a person's very identity. This wasn't just mind control, it was a complete transformation of the soul. The chip was implanted in none other than Steve "Patch" Johnson, transforming the rugged, one-eyed hero into a vessel for Stefano's consciousness. For a time, Steve believed he was Stefano, his memories and personality overwritten by the DiMera patriarch's cunning and ruthlessness. The residents of Salem were horrified as Steve, a man they trusted, began acting as Stefano's pawn, carrying out his schemes with chilling precision. The chip's power was undeniable, but so was the resilience of Salem's heroes. After a harrowing struggle, the chip was removed and, we were told, destroyed, freeing Steve from Stefano's grip. But in the world of Days of Our Lives, nothing is ever as it seems. Was the chip truly destroyed, or could fragments of its technology, or even a new, improved version, still linger in the shadows? The possibility that Dr. Rolf's work survived is tantalizing and terrifying. After all, Rolf has never been one to abandon his creations. His laboratory, hidden in some undisclosed corner of Salem, or perhaps beyond, is a Pandora's box of scientific horrors. Could he have perfected the chip, ready to implant it in a new host? And if so, who could be the next Stefano? The answer might lie with a character whose own story is steeped in mystery and intrigue, Dimitri von Leuschner. Dimitri von Leuschner, a new Phoenix in the making? Dimitri von Leuschner is no stranger to Salem's tangled web of secrets. A man of charisma, ambition, and questionable morals, Dimitri has been a wild card in the Days universe. Recently, we learned that Dimitri's marriage to Gwen Rizek remains intact, a detail that raised eyebrows given his prolonged absence from Salem. Where has Dimitri been, and what has he been plotting? His mysterious disappearance has only fueled speculation that he's been biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to re-emerge with a plan that could shake Salem to its core. Could Dimitri be the new Stefano? The idea is as thrilling as it is unsettling. Let's consider the evidence. Dimitri's cunning and resourcefulness make him a natural candidate to inherit Stefano's mantle. Like Stefano, he's a master manipulator, capable of weaving intricate schemes while maintaining an air of charm. His connection to the DiMera family, through marriage and shared ambition, gives him a foothold in their world of power and betrayal. And then there's his potential alliance with another DiMera, Megan, Stefano's daughter, whose own thirst for control rivals her father's. The Megan connection, a plot born in shadows. Megan DiMera is no stranger to carrying on her father's legacy. Ruthless, calculating, and fiercely loyal to the DiMera name, Megan has the motive and the means to resurrect Stefano's influence, whether through science, deception, or both. If Dimitri is indeed working with Megan, their partnership could be the key to unlocking the next chapter of the Phoenix's story. Imagine a scenario where Megan, armed with Dr. Rolf's technology, recruits Dimitri to become the new Stefano, using him to reclaim the DiMera empire and settle old scores. But there's a complication: Dimitri's marriage to Gwen. While Dimitri's charm won Gwen over, his motives have always been murky. Was his marriage a genuine act of love, or a calculated move to secure an ally, or perhaps a pawn in his larger game? The fact that Dimitri hasn't divorced Gwen suggests that she still plays a role in his plans, whether she knows it or not. Could Gwen be drawn into this Stefano resurrection plot, either as a victim or an unwitting accomplice? The possibilities are endless, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The chip's legacy, a ticking time bomb. Let's return to Dr. Rolf's chip, the linchpin of this entire mystery. The idea that it was destroyed feels too convenient, too tidy for a show that thrives on twists and turns. What if the chip, or a new version of it, is still out there, waiting to be implanted in a new host? Dimitri, with his ambition and DiMera connections, would be an ideal candidate. Imagine the drama of Dimitri undergoing Rolf's procedure, his personality slowly overtaken by Stefano's. The man who once charmed Gwen would become a stranger, his eyes glinting with the cold, calculating menace of the Phoenix. But the chip's legacy extends beyond Dimitri. What if other characters have been affected by Rolf's technology? Could there be multiple Stefanos out there, each carrying a piece of his consciousness? The thought is chilling, but not implausible. Salem has seen its share of doppelgangers, clones, and mind-altered victims. The chip could be the key to a larger conspiracy, one that threatens to unravel the fragile peace in Salem. The emotional toll: Salem's heroes imperil the return of Stefano, whether in Dimitri's form or another, would have devastating consequences for Salem's residents. For Steve, the memories of being Stefano's pawn are still raw. The trauma of losing himself to the chip's influence left scars that may never fully heal. If Stefano rises again, Steve could be forced to confront those demons, perhaps even questioning his own identity. Kayla, his steadfast partner, would be drawn into the fray, her love for Steve tested by the specter of Stefano's return. Then there's Rolf, whose revelation about Stefano's past has put him in the crosshairs. As a lawman, Rolf has tangled with the DiMeras before, but this time, the stakes feel personal. If Dimitri is indeed the new Stefano, Rolf's investigation could lead him into a trap, orchestrated by Megan or even Dr. Rolf himself. And what of Kat, who received Rolf's bombshell? Her role in this saga is still unclear, but her connection to the DiMeras, however tangential, makes her a potential target. Gwen, too, stands at a crossroads. If Dimitri is plotting to become the new Stefano, Her marriage could become a battleground. Will she stand by her husband, unaware of the darkness growing within him? Or will she uncover his plan and fight to save him or herself? The emotional weight of these questions adds a layer of heartbreak to the unfolding drama, reminding us that in Salem, no one escapes unscathed. The bigger picture, a DiMera dynasty reborn? At its core, the Stefano mystery is about more than one man's return. It's about the enduring power of the DiMera dynasty. Stefano's legacy is not just in his schemes, but in the family he built, a clan defined by loyalty, betrayal, and an unquenchable thirst for power. If Dimitri steps into Stefano's role, he could usher in a new era for the DiMeras, one that rivals even Stefano's reign. With Megan by his side, and possibly Dr. Rolf's technology at their disposal, the DiMeras could reclaim their dominance in Salem, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. But the heroes of Salem are not defenseless. The Bradys, Hortons, and their allies have faced the DiMeras before and emerged victorious. If Stefano rises again, they'll need to band together, pooling their strength and cunning to outwit their greatest foe. The battle lines are being drawn, and the clash promises to be epic, a war of wits, hearts, and wills that will test the very soul of Salem. Speculation. What's next for the Phoenix? As we look ahead, the possibilities for this storyline are as thrilling as they are unpredictable. Here are a few scenarios we're buzzing about at TV Day's Drama Digest. Dimitri as Stefano 2.0. Dimitri undergoes Dr. Rolf's procedure, becoming the new Phoenix. His transformation is gradual, allowing for moments of doubt and humanity before Stefano's personality fully takes hold. Gwen becomes the key to stopping him, torn between love and the need to save Salem. Megan's master plan. Megan is the true mastermind, using Dimitri as a pawn to resurrect her father's legacy. The chip is just one piece of a larger puzzle, with other DiMera secrets waiting to be uncovered. A false Phoenix. What if the Stefano we see isn't Stefano at all, but a decoy created by Rolf to distract from a bigger scheme? This twist would keep Salem guessing, with the real threat lurking in the shadows. The chip's revenge. The original chip wasn't destroyed, and its remnants have infected someone unexpected, perhaps a beloved hero like John Black or even Rafe himself. The horror of a trusted figure turning into Stefano would be a gut punch to Salem's residents. Conclusion. The fire still burns as we wrap up this deep dive into the Stefano DiMera mystery. One thing is clear, the Phoenix's fire still burns brightly in Salem. Whether it's Dimitri von Leuschner, a new face, or a shocking twist involving an old friend, the return of Stefano promises to deliver the kind of drama that Days of Our Lives fans live for. The questions linger like smoke in the air. Is the chip truly gone? Can Dimitri step into Stefano's shoes, or will his own ambitions lead to his downfall? And what role will Gwen, Megan, and the heroes of Salem play in this unfolding saga? We want to hear from you, our passionate Days fans. Who do you think will become the new Stefano? Could Dimitri pull off such a transformation, or is another character waiting in the wings? Drop your theories in the comments, and let's keep the conversation burning as bright as the Phoenix himself. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Day's Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.